this is our third stop. No, yeah, third stop tonight, and the best crowd right here. So in Roslindale, of course. What do you expect? And I want to congratulate. I know Councilor George might be a little upset, but I want to congratulate the Roslindale 12s for winning the Mayor's Cup. Anybody here play baseball? There's a few, maybe a few, but congratulations. It was a great game, Roslindale versus Savin Hill, my old team. So it was great. So congratulations to all of you. And I want to thank. First I want to thank the community. When we think about what's happening around the city, there's some great things happening, and this is a special neighborhood. This is a special neighborhood because the people that live here are special. You get involved in your community. You make sure that your crime watches are moving forward, that your civic associations, you're watching development in this neighborhood, making sure that it's not overdeveloped, and there's a lot of great things. So I just want to say thank you on behalf of myself and all the elected officials for the great work you do. We can clap for them. We're joined by, I know they already got mentioned, but I'm going to mention them again real quickly. We're joined by a bunch of elected officials that are here. I want to start with your city councilor, Tim McCarthy. Thank you, councilor. Your former councilor and now district attorney, Danny Conley. We're going to hear from Dan in a few minutes. Citywide city councilor, Nisra Sabi George. We also have citywide city councilor, no stranger to Rosie, Mike Flaherty. I don't know if this is technically her district, but I'm going to give her a shout out. Is it? It is? Oh, Representative Liz Maya. I know you split it with the other guy from Roslindale. From Hyde Park, I mean. But Liz Maya, and Liz is and has been for a long time. There's a lot of discussion around the opioid crisis in the country and in Massachusetts. Liz Maya has been a leader fighting that for decades now, long before it was popular and it was in the paper. So I want to thank Liz for her great work. And she's also, I'm being nice to her because she's Vice Chair Ways and Means, which controls all the money. So I want to be nice to her. We also have a couple other state reps that wish they were Boston reps. Representative Johnny Rogers from Norwood. Where is he? Thank you, John. And Representative Paul McMurtry from Dedham. We have your state senator, Senator Sonia Chan Diaz, with us. Senator, thank you, Senator. And we have Commissioner Evans and everyone else. Commissioner Evans is going to speak in a minute. I'm going to have him come up. Chief Willie Gross, the police department. We have Chief Hooley from EMS that's here with us. Thank you. We have BCYF. We have a lot of different people here today. But I just want to thank all of you for the great work that you do. As I said earlier, this neighborhood is a special neighborhood. I want to congratulate you. I'm not going to go through all the things we're going to be doing here in the next couple of months, but because we'll be here all night. But just thank you to the 2 recipients, actually the 3 recipients of the Community Service and the Crime Fighter of the Year, too. Congratulations, and I have something, too. Welcome back on the mic. Should I turn over to Billy?
Come on up, Mr. Evans. I got your name right this time.
Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for everyone for coming out. Obviously, I want to thank the mayor. Without the mayor and his support, we wouldn't be where we are as far as building a strong community. He's constantly giving us the resources we need. We just had a class of 56 officers come on a couple weeks ago, and we got another 125 going in next month. So no one supports us and puts more police on the beat than Mayor Walsh, so I want to thank him for that. I'd also like to thank the Roslindale community, West Roxbury community. I'm very fortunate. I married a Rosie girl. She always tells me, Rosie rules, so she rules my house, so I listen to her, obviously, but she raised my 3 kids, and she's done an outstanding job, so you're doing something right here in Rosie, believe it or not. But honestly, I want to thank you all. Thank my command staff, thank my department, and thank the community. Overall, Part 1 crime, violent crime in the city's down 8%. It continues to go down. We have a little work on some non-fatal shooters in the community, but overall, the city is easily one of the safest cities in America, and it's because we work so close with communities like Roslindale. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it. With that being said, I want to introduce an important partner who we work with day in and day out. When we have arrests, when we have someone we have to bring to court, no one gives a better, more fair, impartial, trial than the DA's office. I'm happy to introduce Dan Conley, who's no stranger to this neighborhood, for the great work he does day in and day out.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Please, a nice round of applause for Billy Evans, who's what a leader as our police commissioner. Thank you, Mayor, as well. And thank you all for coming out to support us tonight. This is great. You know, sometimes when we're doing the work in the courts, doing the work on the streets and so forth, you sometimes scratch your head and wonder, do we have the support? So when we see a crowd like this, boy, is it uplifting. So thank you for being out there and supporting us. In my office, one of the best things you can be known as is a team player. So I want to say thank you to my team that's over there from the West Roxbury District Court. A bunch of the assistant DAs, raise your hands. Notice they're all women. All women. You probably be, oh, Rob's there too. Okay, he's the token man back there. And in my office, you'd probably be surprised to know that 60% of the prosecutors in the office are women. So shout out for the women out there who are keeping our streets safe. And thank you guys. And it's just thank you so much for being here and supporting us. We're a good team, I think. We have a great team in West Roxbury, but the team is rounded out only with your help. When citizens step forward, when they participate, when they have crime watch, when they call the police, when they testify in court and so forth, that makes communities safer. So thank you for being a great part of the team. And with that, let me introduce, and I was once the city councilor on here, you may not remember that, from 1994 to 1993. And, no, let me strike that, 1993 to 2002. Yes, some of you weren't even born then. This is one of my successors, a great guy doing a great job. Timmy McCarthy, your city councilor.
Thank you, Councilor. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. I'll be very fast as we're racing off to JP after this. But everybody's been thanked. I want to thank the mayor again for all of his work, and specifically in Roslindale, all of his efforts to make Roslindale a great place to work and live and play. But I certainly want to thank Captain McLaughlin and CSO Scotty O'Mara. We are on the phone with them every day. We talk about good things, we talk about bad things, and we talk about everything in between. But I can text Scotty and I can text the captain at any time at night, day or night, anytime, and I get an answer right back. They care about this community as much as anybody standing inside Adams Park right now. So if we could give them a great round of applause, I'd appreciate it. Thanks again to the captain and CSO and the mayor, and I'll hand it back to the master of ceremonies.
Thank you, Tim. And Tim does a great job. He returns all phone calls. I just want to let you know that. Right now, Barbara Latero, we're going to give Barbara Latero the Community Service Award. And let me tell you a little bit about Barbara. She started across the street for the Roslindale Health and Dental Association. She asked me not to say the year she started, but I'm telling you anyway, 1980. She saw the building grow up. She saw the building get built. She helped design the offices, and she is retired to Wareham. Am I correct? Mattapoisett, right next to Wareham. Right next to Wareham. And I'd like to thank Barbara, who took care of me personally many times, and I won't tell you why, but I wasn't feeling good, and rather than going to see my regular doctor, I went and saw Dr. Barbara. So I'd like to thank Barbara, and I'd like the captain to present Barbara with the Community Service Award for 2017. There's also a Target gift card there. You can go shopping. Come on, let's get some pictures in here, Mayor. Liz, come on up. Timmy, come on up. All right, all the politicians come up. Congratulations, Barbara. A round of applause. 37 years taking care of your lugs here in Roslindale, and she loved every minute of it. And right now, we're going to bring up Sister Nancy, There's going to be 2 awards for Sister Nancy. Nora Baskin's going to present one of the awards to Sister Nancy.
I want Elvis to come up, Elvis and Louie and all the E5 officers and any of the Castle kids that are here right now. Christian, come on. All the Castle kids. And Daniela. So this award is very special to from the police department to you, Sister Nancy. Liz, you're up here. Commissioner. So Sister Nancy is retiring this year, and if people don't know who she is in this community, you actually aren't from the Roslindale community. I know that for a fact, because she has built community and police relationships more than anyone since I've been on this police department. For the past 10 years and 17 years dedicated to Roslindale, she has worked tirelessly and aimlessly, not only to empower the community, but also to build relationships between the youth and the police at the Castle House. We at a retirement party last week, she didn't tell anybody. She made it sound like it was a one last community award meeting she was going to, and everyone, Liz Malia, the city, also had awards for her. And as soon as I told the police commissioner, he wanted to make sure that we acknowledged her for all her great work. And one of the kids is going to read this award with me.
Community Service Award, Sister Nancy.
Nancy Braceland.
It's grateful
appreciation
of year
17 years.
17 years of leadership and service to Castle House and to your Roslindale community. You not only forget crime, but also work to build relationships between the police and the community, especially the youth.
So from everyone from the Castle House, we want to present this award to Sister Nancy. She's done amazing work.
And we also, just before we take a quick picture, this is a certificate from the City of Boston, certificate of recognition presented to Sister Nancy in honor of your 17 years of dedicated service to the Roslindale community and the City of Boston as Director of the Castle House. Your leadership and community service have made our neighborhoods and world a better place. On behalf of the entire city, we wish you best and continued success in all your endeavors. Signed by the Mayor of the City of Boston, myself, and on July 31st, 2017. Thank you, sister.
A round of applause for our 2 recipients tonight. A large round of applause, and Sister Nancy will be missed.